Hello, once again, Gary David Currie here, shooting 2 videos today. A couple things I wanted to say. If you haven't seen the other ones, please watch them. They'll kind of give you a bit more of an idea of where I'm at. Probably hear some cars, motorcycles going by. Out in Kamloops in the great outdoors. I love talking outside because, first of all, fresh air, and just because it's life. Outdoors, it's real, it's here. As you can see behind me, gorgeous mountains, field. I'm right in the middle of a valley between that side and this side. Just gorgeous here where I'm living now. I'm an artist, musician, writer, just an all-around guy. Some people say I'm talented, I don't know. I just am what I am. I just actually care about the world. I care about things. I probably see things a lot differently than most people, so I'm just getting my thoughts and my opinions out. Today, I'm going to talk about conflict. Life is conflict, like it or not. And the measure of a person is in how we handle this conflict. You can avoid it if you want, it's still going to be there. Now, the main problem I've run into with this is that everybody thinks that I'm talking about humanity and that the conflict between us. I'm talking about life. We can even extend it as far as to be in the universe. Conflict will happen. 2 opposing forces will at some point hit. It's just the way it is. It's one of the rules of the universe. But in regards to humans and how we deal with this conflict, it's going to determine how you react. Will determine who you are. I guess I kind of said that, but anyways, the point is this. If you run, you're going to run. If you're going to fight, you're going to fight. Because basically this is what it is. It's the fight or flight response. Now, in fighting doesn't mean you have to get up there, put your dukes up, and get right into it, or mentally start abusing and screaming and yelling. Those are more of defensive tactics to me. You might think you're attacking. The idea is to assess the situation, see the best outcome, the best course of action is going to get you what you want, where you want to go. No denying it, life is conflict. For example, when I'm talking with people or in groups, my goal is to always try and meet them where they are at. If they're getting upset at me, pissed off, calling me names, insults, what that means to me is they're defending something they feel I have attacked. Maybe I did attack it, maybe I didn't. But it's going to be up to them and how they see it. So right off the bat, they're going to come in and try and attack back. This makes no sense to me. First, you might want to try and understand. Then if you agree, great. Just tell me. I disagree and here's why. But they don't. They call me all sorts of names, get insulted, and just make a mess out of it. It's what I call drama. And all this is telling me is that they really have nothing to back up why they believe what they believe is in opposition to me. It's kind of ridiculous, but it happens constantly. We can see it throughout the world, and eventually it leads to violence. We could stop it long before that if we just learn how to properly handle conflict. Learn to seek what's probably true there, and quit getting pissed off at the stupidest things. But have no doubt, conflict will arise daily, momentarily, and it has to be dealt with. I try and just deal with it right away if it's something I feel is important. How I may do that is just completely ignore it, or I might face it head on. There's a great analogy that was passed on to me by a fellow named Terry, who's in one of my philosophy groups. And he put it like this. He said, have you ever watched, or let's go, we're on the plains, and they're open. Storm's coming in. Can't avoid the storm. There's a group of buffalo or bison out there and a group of cattle. The cattle will turn and run from the storm. What this does is eventually the storm is going to catch up with them. And as they're running, they're going to be in that storm longer and longer and longer. Where the bison will turn around, head right into the storm, face it head on, and that storm is going to pass quickly. This is what I try and do. Violence is the last option. I don't want to hurt anybody because my philosophy is do no harm. But we're going to have conflict, so let's just get it out in the open and deal with it. Hopefully, we can deal with it like adults, like civilized human beings. I try to follow a Gandhi philosophy. I kind of put it in my own words, and you can see it on my my page, my website, and my Facebook page, and all those things. Basically, it's this. First they ignore you, then they laugh, then they fight you, then you win. Have a great day.